Yo, what's up? Cool suppliers in the house. I got the homies from Losing Streak. Hey. Got my man Kyle O'Leary. Yo, so this is like really wild, right? Because it was what, 2011? 2010, right? So 2010, Cobblestone Village, Sussex County, New Jersey. We got the little cart thing, stand there. You set up, you start doing shows. You guys come out and start playing. And now I come out on a motherfucking Warped Tour and it's 2018 and I hear you guys are out and you guys were a catering band now. Now real quick, what the hell is a catering band? What is that?
I mean, it's a couple of different things, man. They basically work. Those guys work really hard. They're in the kitchen 6 in the morning till 9 at night, and they need people to help them. So they get volunteers every day, but it's mainly the bands. The bands go in there, they work, they hustle, they give out food, wash dishes, all kinds of shit, man. And in turn, those guys, they're fucking good guys, man. Yeah, definitely. I love when you guys.
So real quick, but what is your responsibility as a catering band?
So pretty much our responsibility on our end, we get up in the morning, we go hit the lines, get rid of CDs as much as we can.
Okay.
But the only technical responsibility that we have is to show up to our shift, work it, get it done, and then be there the next day when everybody needs to be there as well.
Now, how are the shifts assigned?
I
feel like I see you there all the time.
Yeah, they picked it at the very beginning. They asked who would be a morning person, and I was like, all right, well, none of these motherfuckers are waking up at 6 in the morning, so I guess that's up to me. Yeah, so, I don't know, that's how that happened. And then you stick to it. They don't let you switch jobs or anything. It's just like you're on the schedule, and then you're set for the summer.
So all summer long?
All summer long, yeah,
Now,
same shit.
What town are you guys from?
well, yeah, we're all from different towns. I'm from Hamburg originally.
Hamburg.
Yeah.
23?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you?
I'm from Jefferson originally.
Yeah, we're also from Jefferson.
Yeah, three of
So
us.
went to high school together?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's funny because his dad was actually our middle school gym teacher.
Middle school gym teacher.
Yeah, I saw this guy. He was playing. This guy was playing Green Day covers back in the day. At like it was like
His dad was playing Green Day?
no,
Or
he was at like
Okay.
Jefferson Day where we all go. Like they had like a town carnival every year. You know what I mean?
I bet.
And we walked by and this guy just belting out Green Day covers.
Yeah.
Me and him are like, who the fuck is that guy? We know those songs.
Okay.
And-
I've always seen the Green Day influence, though. I feel like I could see it.
The rest is history, man. And then we met this guy. Why don't you tell him
Yeah,
about our history?
I'm like the weird Lafayette kid, but
Lafayette is dope, though.
yeah, it's a really
Yo, we
small
all
town.
went to Lafayette. Went to Lafayette.
Yeah, and that's
Yo, come on, man.
I
bought sneakers there once.
I worked at the Lafayette House for 4 years
Oh,
with
hell yeah.
Eric's dad, and Eric's dad was like, "Hey, I heard you play drums. My son needs a drummer," and he gave me his MySpace link on a piece of napkin, which I still have, and that's how we linked up. So
That is dope.
yeah,
That is dope. So you're on
so
drums?
Sean, yeah.
Okay, you're on a
Well,
drums.
I'm like the old drummer,
Okay.
and I played for like the first half of this tour, and then
Got it.
Brad's the new ripper.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
So.
And now you guys went to Canada though, right?
I didn't. These dudes did.
That was a blast, man.
How did Canada come together?
Tell him about Canada.
Cobblestone Village to Canada to the Warped Tour.
So pretty much this is where Kyle O'Leary comes into play.
Okay.
As a drummer of Losing Streak. Kyle hops on in. Dude, it was literally like a week before we had to leave?
The day
Yeah,
before.
so-
that wasn't the Canada tour. That was the 3-day.
So how it originally started, we had like a 3-day tour that we were prepping for. We had this fill-in drummer. Everything was going well. Last minute, the kid bailed. Just totally, just never got back to us. Like,
Bill's on tour.
yeah, it sucked, man. It sucked. So literally like 2 days before we left.
No, not 2 days. It was
What was it?
The day
The day
before.
before?
Calls me at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and says, "You need to learn 6 songs. Can you do it?"
Sounds good though.
Yeah, man.
Kyle can play almost any instrument.
Yep. Well,
yeah.
not to fucking jerk him off too hard, but
Right, yeah.
but you know, but we grew up with Kyle, and he was one of the older bands that,
Right.
he was always like one of the dudes that we looked up to. So when we asked him to come out, we knew that he pitied us, and he just decided like, yeah, I feel bad for these kids. I'm gonna go out, play some shows with them.
I didn't feel bad for them. I knew the position they were in, and I knew to myself, I was just like, these guys, they got to get there. They got to do it.
Right.
It has to happen. So,
I think
backing them all the.
this guy is. I think that embodies who this guy is.
Well,
Now, do you remember their first show at Cobblestone? Do you remember you guys' first show? Do you remember your first show at Cobblestone?
Oh, sure.
Do you remember it?
I don't remember who played, but I remember like
Who
just.
played it? Yeah, go ahead.
I don't remember who played the first one. Maybe between me and you, probably.
In Your Honor play that one?
Yeah.
In Your Honor and a couple other bands. Did you guys play
I
with?
remember the first one I went to was October 30th, 2010. It was Vanetta High was headlining.
Man, I remember that show.
Vanetta High. Yeah, that was the first time I went there, and the first time I had seen the spot.
Okay.
Never even knew about Cobblestone.
Right.
Never. That was so. Yeah, 2010 was when it all started happening,
Okay.
and then that's when I started meeting Goolsby and whatnot, and that's when the transition all happened with me getting on board and whatnot. But Losing Streak, originally something else. They were always down to jam, always down to jam.
And they drew well.
And then, well, that's because they were right there. You know what I mean? So they always had their friends coming out.
Well. You always did. Like I was like, oh, these guys are on. Oh, there's gonna be people here.
Right? Yeah. That was always the case. There was never one time where it was just like, Losing Streak maybe something else. Losing Streak may not actually bring anybody out, but every time you did, and that's always why we brought him in. That's what Goolsby always just like, yep, bring him in. You know?
For the record, we're still in debt to all of our friends from like high school. For begging them. We're still in debt to our friends from high school for like asking them to come in, begging them to come to our shows and shit. Yep.
It's part of the game.
Yep.
I'm fucking proud of you guys, man. I'm fucking proud of you guys.
Well, no, dude. Do you remember? Okay, here's the thing. So in March, he calls me up and he's just like, you're good to go on the Warped Tour. I'm gonna take you out. I'm like, thank God, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm going on Warp. That's awesome. I know a few people, and obviously I know Tim. At the time, I knew a few other faces coming out. And then, in May? No, in April. No, in April, you told me, at the end of April, he tells me, hey man, we're going on Warped Tour too. I'm like, get the hell out of here. I'm like, yo, what? Now we got this group coming out. We're going out. Apparently, dude. Apparently. The entire... But what's even crazier is what you got to think about is just like they came out and they know bands out here too.
I mean, that's what's so funny. We were playing for a long time, and we were touring with Grayscale. We played shows with Capstan, with Sharptooth, good friends. And we played Baltimore with them, played Florida with Capstan. I mean, great guys. I got a bunch of good friends. And out of nowhere, we had some shit go on. We're all going through our own personal stuff. We had to take like a small hiatus, probably like a year and a half, 2 years. Yeah, it was rough. I mean, it definitely inspired some of the better music we have coming out soon. So, I mean, it wasn't all bad. But yeah, we definitely stopped. Wildcard went into Warped and met up with 3 bands that we were already playing with who had kept going, So we got some friends.
It goes even deeper. It goes even deeper, only because we know them coming out, but they know that band, and that band knows this band, and it just keeps going and going and going. That's the whole thing about goddamn Warped Tour, That's the networking there, And it's crazy. And it's crazy. And coming in, they already knew. You guys already knew bands because the hustle is real here. These guys work their fucking asses off.
April 2000, and we're down to...
How many CDs did you guys sell?
We got 2,000 free ones and 2,000 jewel cases to sell. The free ones are gone. They've been gone. And we're basically, I think we have 2 boxes left of the jewels. So by this point, we're just trying to get them out.
So 4,000 units?
4,000 total, yeah.
You guys, are you kidding me? You guys put out that many?
4,000 CDs.
Good
4,000.
fucking...
I don't even got a CD player. You guys sold 4,000 CDs.
Just about to say
Damn, these guys are selling some icy.
Dude, let me tell you something. Let me tell you
I
something.
wonder why I didn't see you. You were banging it the fuck out.
No, dude, they were working.
My man.
They were killing
My
it.
man. 4,000. 4,000.
They were killing it. Dude, here's the thing, though. All right? When we were in Wisconsin, sorry. When we were in Wisconsin, we all got together at the end of the night after they got back from running the lines. At the end of the night, they came back with $129. $129, dude. For somebody that nobody knows, all they're doing is on the cajon. They're playing the acoustics, and they're for everyone coming out. And they brought back 129.
So you guys were jamming in the mornings, hitting the lines, and you're jamming at night too?
So, all right. So pretty much like in the mornings, we'll hit the lines. We'll try to talk to people, just network our stuff. If they want a CD, you know what I mean? At nighttime, that's when we'll go out with the cajon, with an acoustic guitar. We'll just sing, do our thing. And, like, our big thing before even coming on Warped Tour, too, is that, like, it's literally like a magnet for the type of person that's into our type of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like,
full advantage.
right. So we're trying to like personally meet everybody and like make like a connection like that, and then
Plus, it's not about money, man. I mean, it's name your price.
It's
our music's always been free.
Oh,
We
yeah,
always
yeah.
thought music. I mean, it's one thing you want to support us,
Yeah, no,
buy a
I
shirt,
get it.
buy a
That's why I
CD,
get it.
but like we always thought music should be free. So most of the people come up and they don't have money, but we don't care. We just want them to hear it.
And here's another thing, dude. Here's another thing to think about. You know, a lot of obviously, I mean, all the bands made it. Every catering band that was on it made the entire tour, right? Right.
Boys just dropped off
Well, I mean, no one got kicked off. Not everyone was on. So, well, that's something to be said. You know what I mean? You guys were up. You guys were ready to go to work. You guys were still making money. First off, they don't make any money as a catering band. So going out and hitting the lines.
No, you guys didn't get paid.
No, not at all.
You guys are out here rocking just to get to the next spot. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's the hustle.
There's way too many bands, way too many people that go out and they get all fucking rock star heads taken, and you're like, dude, you ain't done shit yet.
Straight up, man.
You guys are fucking doing it.
And they did do it. And they made decent money out here, didn't you? Hitting the lines every night, you're making that money, making the gas money. I mean, obviously it's a struggle. I mean, you guys are, just unsigned, unknown band, but still.
Certain days are worse than others, but I gotta give props to this guy too, because without doing catering every day, it doesn't happen. We're all up. It's easy for us to go to our night shift, our lunch shift, but this guy deals with our shit all fucking night. He wakes up in the middle of the night from all us. We're yelling, we're screaming, the whole 9 yards, and he still gets up every day at 6 in the morning. Drives the RV.
Who drives your
We switch around a lot.
Okay.
Mainly,
Between me and Loden,
Loden
yeah.
both had to leave early.
Could
Could not hang.
Four, I think.
Right, so I'm sure you know.
Yeah,
Drivers
they come, drivers they go.
hard to come.
So a good question is, as far as the cool suppliers go, a couple of times throughout the entire tour, we would leave, a couple of cases of ices at the catering. I mean, did you guys see a lot of those moving a lot? I mean,
They definitely love your guys' stuff. I actually had 1 or 2 times. He might have been there for one. We literally didn't have water after we played a show, and we're pouring sweat. We're done, and the only thing I could find was you with the ices. I gotta say, we're sweating our ass out there, and that shit cools you down.
You're gonna forget the homies.
But it does.
You're gonna forget the homies. Sussex County's in this motherfucker.
Even if you don't like ice pops, that shit makes you feel better in the summer. Like it's designed to make. I respect that, man.
But specifically in catering, was that shit moving a lot?
So to be fair,
Because it would be in the like tin, like
Right.
It was a dessert for vegans because it's vegan friendly.
if we're being completely honest, Joe's covering for us. What we would actually do is we would find them in catering. We'd box them up. We'd just get rid of them, and we wanted to mention it, but
I respect the hustle.
yeah.
I respect the hustle. That's what I'm talking about. Flip that shit, homie. Flip that shit. I'm glad we helped put some gas in the truck. That's what I'm talking about.
But you know what? You know what's awesome though? The fact that in May, when I hit you guys up and said, "Listen, you guys have work. If you need, you guys got cash coming in. If you need to come work for the cool suppliers, slang some ices and make the dough." But the thing about it is, you never did all summer. There's not a slide at you guys. You guys, honestly, as an unsigned, unknown band, you guys made it through the Warped Tour. You guys hustled. You made money somehow or another. With the easiest money coming in, you guys decided not to do that because you guys made money as artists out here. And that's something to say. Obviously your manager came out and worked, but that's something else. But
To be fair,
that's awesome.
Dieter's a great looking guy. He takes the shirt off, the money comes rolling, and it's
Right. I mean, that's J. Crew. That's J. Crew worthy right there. But what do you have just to finish this up here? What do you have to say about, as the lead singer, as the lead of a band? What do you have to finish up with Warped Tour being tomorrow's last day? So what do you have to say?
Well, I think we're all fucking excited to get back and write and release our new EP, which
Coming out.
we're gonna announce it when we get back home.
Got it.
We're gonna announce it online. So the new stuff that we've been handing out has been a compilation CD. So that has all of the new songs on it. So pretty much what we're gonna do is, now that it's just been exclusively sold at Warped Tour, once we get back, it's gonna be a digital release, etc. right here. And maybe have some things to order offline if you guys are interested or anything. But yeah, man, it's been fun.
Much respect.
Yeah.
Check this out. Check this out. Look at the actual disc, which I did not notice up until about a week ago. Look at the disc.
Give him a smile.
Give him a smile. Give him a smile, Eric. Way to capitalize on
That's
that.
outstanding. That's outstanding. Can I keep this one?
Take it.
Can I keep this one?
Absolutely.
Much respect. Yo, I'm fucking proud of y'all, yo. I'm proud of y'all. Cobblestone Village.
Fuck yeah.
I'm now all the fuck
8
out
years
here.
later.
8 years later on a motherfucking Warped Tour. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you
One
guys
step,
have-
one day at a time.
You guys have always been.
What's the next tour?
So we have 2 coming up. There's one in October. I think it's just the East Coast run. We're doing
Alright.
probably
Yeah, it's like Midwest.
But we haven't
9-10
announced it
days.
yet.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Okay, so we got the exclusive here.
it's all low key for now. It'll be announced
Okay.
soon. And I think we're probably gonna go back to Florida in November.
Okay.
And then,
Oh, good time to be in Florida.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
When
Right now it's
cold.
tough.
Better than August.
It's a little much. Definitely. And I don't know. Our manager's working on stuff for next year. We're
Bet.
just waiting to see.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta
Joe's the man.
tell him too.
Yeah.
We gotta thank everybody, man. Kevin Lyman, Selena from catering,
Yep.
Robbie, who was one of our bosses. They're all great people. We
Indeed.
feel blessed to be out here, and we got given a great opportunity. You know,
He took full advantage.
it's been
Much
a wild
respect.
ride. Man.
Much respect, man. Much respect.
Fuck yeah, though, man. We've been loving it. We wish we could do this every day. So
Hey, yeah, you and me both.
to have to go home is
You and
kind
me
of,
both.
kind of a bummer, honestly.
Yeah, one day at a time, though.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in West Palm.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
man.
homies. Congratulations.
See you soon,
Congratulations.
brother.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
My man, you get home safe. All right.